Hi, this is Greg, talking about relationships. And my advice for you today is really simple. Don't ask for what you don't want. If you don't want it, don't ask for it. And here's the thing, you don't know that you're asking, but you're asking for it all the time. You say things like, you're never romantic with me anymore. And what are you putting in that person's head? You're putting romantic and never. That's what you're leaving him with. That's what you're leaving her with. You're saying, you never initiate sex. And what are you saying with that? You're saying never and initiate. You're putting these thoughts in the person's head, and their subconscious just absorbs them and embraces them and makes them a definition of themselves. And that's not what you want. You want to define this person. You want this person to self-define in the positive, in the yes, I can do, yes, I will. That's what you want to put in that person's head. What you feed in that person's head will become. It will become your reality. So nurture your reality a little bit more carefully. Nurture your future a little bit more carefully. It's your own future that you're gambling with when you're being so undisciplined with your words. Don't ever say something like you never, you always, you never anymore. These are categorical statements about stages of life that just become such emblems and anthems for who you are and what you can achieve. Say instead, if you're going to say categorical statements, say them positive. Sing the anthem of we can do and we will. Say things like we can be good, we can be better, we can be great. Say things like we always will get past this. That's what you want to leave in the person's mind, not the negative. Would you like your lover to be a little bit more romantic? Then say that. Say, I'd like you to be a little bit more romantic. Don't say you're never romantic anymore. Do you see what I mean? If you'd like your husband to help around the house a little bit more, then say, you know, you put such energy into the garage, or you put such energy into your work, and I realize that takes a lot out of you, but any chance you could invest some of that energy in helping me around the house a little bit? Is there any chance that you could be as energetic as you are in this area of your life, in this other area of your life, without sarcasm, and just honestly saying that this is a request of yours? Do you see what I mean? Do not use the negative categorical statements about you never do this, you always do this. This is what we've become. That'll be the death of you. Don't do that. So be really careful with your words. Don't gamble with your future. Don't gamble with what your future reality will become. Nurture it carefully. Bring it about by putting in that person's head the thoughts and the feelings that you want there. So say things like, I really feel appreciated when you do this. It means a lot to me when you do that. This might seem trivial to you, but this is really important to me, and you did it Saturday and it meant a lot to me. Please do it again. And you say things like that. Please do this, please do that. Just ask for what you want. Don't ask for what you don't want. You would never go to a restaurant and say something like, please don't bring me broccoli, I hate broccoli. What's the waiter gonna do with that? He can't go in the back and say not broccoli. He needs to know what you want, and that, you know, then he can bring you that. If the landscapers come over and they say, what would you like in your garden? Don't go on and on about petunias if you don't like them, because that's all that's going to be left in the gardener's mind. He's going to go back and he's going to say, well, I heard petunias a lot. Do you see what I mean? We are irrational beings. We're driven by a lot more than just analytical thoughts. We're driven by all kinds of contextual things that are fed to us and that we internalize without even realizing. And when you say things that the other person contextualizes and takes in subconsciously, that feeds them negative thoughts, you're just creating a chaotic and negative future for yourself and for your mate. So don't do that. Instead of that, bring the positive into life. Say the things that you want. Say the things that are life-affirming for you and for your partner. The things that are flattering and complimentary of the things that you do want. The things that give kudos to the other person for what they do right. And just keep reinforcing the positive. Keep reinforcing the positive, and you're going to get what you want. It's the only way. And do that for yourself too. Don't tell yourself how much you suck, because you don't. Don't tell yourself all the things that you do wrong, because it's really not the point. There's a lot of things that everybody does wrong, but you want to tell yourself all the things that you do right, the things that you can do better, the things that you can excel at. and send those positive messages to yourself too. After all, you're in a relationship with you too, and you want that relationship to succeed as well. That's my advice for you today. Ask for what you want, and don't ask for that which you don't want. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.